the governor decides to, but I know maybe he may not want to become, maybe he may want to become, but if the governor wake up in the morning and decide to become to APC today, do you think that he will also get the same organic followers and love that he actually enjoys today?
It's not even that's what you've just asked now is a good question. Now the governor you see, I've said time and time again that the man enjoys cult followership in Abia. If the governor of Abia State today decides to even defect to a relatively unknown party,
ADC,
NDC or whatever, or
Zenith Labour Party.
ADC is known. If he defects to a party
Party
that we do not even know that exists, I am telling you that Abia people will follow him to that political
party. Are you serious?
That is the truth. That is the truth. APC is not organic.
What do you mean by
now,
that? The position of Southeast or the Enugu State?
I mean the position or the states, the states in the Southeast, how they found themselves in APC. I am trying to say that it is not organic. It is
not organic.
Yes, it is rather cosmetics, situational instances.
What do you mean by that?
What I'm saying is that all of us know how Imo became APC.
It was in the time of Roger Sokorocha.
No, okay.
It was in the time of Roger Sokorocha.
Roger Sokorocha was founding father, founding member.
Yes, he decamped then.
He left. Imo people never voted APC from Abinisu. Imo people voted APGA.
Yes.
Now Rochas became governor. I think in his second tenure, you understand, he pitched tent with APC, and that was how Imo became APC at the time of Rochas Okorocha. Now, in the 2019 general election,
after Okorocha,
yes, tenure ended in 2019.
He took over under PDP.
Okorocha's reign ended in 2019, and of course there was an election in Nigeria in 2019.
Remember that Imo. Okay, I understand. Yes.
Imo.
It was after.
Yes, it was after that election. That election was actually won by Ihedioha.
Yes.
You know, under the PDP platform.
He was declared winner.
So he won under the PDP platform. So we all know how the current governor came to came to power.
He lost the Supreme Court.
Yes, he came through the court. You understand? Ordinarily, Imo people did not vote for APC. Imo people voted for Emeka Ihedioha of
I'm just trying to talk for the first time.
So what I'm trying to say that it wasn't deliberate. You understand? It wasn't deliberate. It wasn't planned out ab initio. It was as a result of the situation making Ihedioha losing.
But Opo didn't mark on this for second tenor. He won 11/11. 90/90, 100 over 100.
27 over 27.
He won 27 over 27.
You know, in Nigerian politics.
So I didn't understand what I'm saying.
In Nigerian politics,
Opo the man who won his second tenor under the same APC. Let me make this. I want to actually mention one of his most famous words. APC is not a federal. APC is not a federal. APC is not a state. APC is not a local government.
Now what I'm saying is that the truth about it is that in Nigeria, incumbency power has a whole lot of role to play. You understand? Now he was able to secure second tenure through APC because he was in charge of the state at that time. Now if we move to Ebonyi State, the same thing that happens that happened in Imo.
Ebonyi too decamped from PDP.
Ebonyi too have similar experience. Omahi left from PDP, he came to APC. You understand? Now, while he was leaving, he insisted that Winfuru, who actually was his ally,
who is the current governor,
the current governor of Ebonyi State, becomes governor. So you see, it wasn't planned ab initio. Now that of Enugu is also similar situation. You understand? It's also similar situation. He have the mandate of PDP. He won election
under PDP.
So today he wants to take that.
So what I'm trying to say, in essence, is that in Southeast, in the whole Southeast, five Southeast states, APC have never won any governorship election in the whole of Southeast. I mean, they have not won. What I mean by have not won, I mean from the beginning, from the beginning stage, because they are always the incumbent.
Yes.
They are the one in charge
Yes.
of the state before they can talk about winning any election.
What I will tell you
is that was just like in Niger here. In Niger State, there we have Labour Party, a new political party altogether coming to contest and win election. It has not happened like that in Southeast under APC.
Yes.
Is that what I'm trying to say in essence?
It's partly what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You understand? The summary of everything I try to say is that support base.
Okay, the support base.
That support base is not there for APC. As we speak, there is still some level of resentment that our people have for APC.
Why?
That is what I'm trying to tell you. Let me take you down memory lane.
APC is a national political party.
Let me take you down memory lane when APC was formed in 2013. As at that time, our people christened APC Hausa political party. They said it's Hausa party. And our people find it difficult to appreciate APC in the Southeast. You understand? Now, I am trying to tell you that resentment is still there.
Okay, now, why will our people say that APC is an Hausa state? Why?
I don't know.
Hausa political party. What do you think may trigger them or may actually make them to believe or have that kind of mindset to the extent of believing that APC, a national political party, is an Hausa state? Tell us.
Okay, the thing there is this.
Yes.
As long as politics is concerned, people come up with things like propaganda. When APC was formed, APC wanted a situation where they can extend their membership to the Southeast.
Yes.
You understand? They started with, it was a comfortable alliance between the North and the West. So somehow they extended olive branch to the people of the Southeast. The people of the Southeast were not actually ready to welcome APC in the Southeast. So one popular politician from the Southeast christened the party as at that point of creation, christened the party, called the party an Hausa party, that our people should reject it, that it is an Hausa party.
Governor.
Yes. As at that time, the man was in charge of Anambra State. You understand? He was in charge of Anambra State. And I remember in Gige, wanting to make the party popular in the Southeast, contested governorship election, 2014 governorship election in Anambra with APC. So part of what was used as campaign issue that time was the fact that APC is an Hausa party and it should be rejected. So from there, boom, our people took over, you understand, and started calling APC Hausa party. That's actually how APC got that tag of Hausa political party. It's not as if APC is not a national party. Of course, it's a national party. And that even accounts to why majority of our people who wants to play national politics are going into APC. Just like the man from Enugu State, Peter Mba, who will be defecting officially to the APC tomorrow. If you go and look at it, part of the reasons why I think he's going into APC is so that he can be allowed to play what you can call national politics.
But why do we always be in the picture of talking about to play national politics? Like, should everybody now join the APC in the aim of playing national politics? Does it mean that we cannot be in Labour Party and be playing in national politics?
To be frank with you, I must be frank with you. The only national party we have today is APC. Why do I say so? Initially, we used to have PDP giving APC a good run for their money. You understand? But as it is today, a lot of their big wigs have said that PDP is dead. You understand? PDP is dead. Given to the number of issues PDP seems to have at the moment. Now, you want to play national politics. If you want to play national politics, you won't do that with Labour Party. The only state Labour Party control is Abia. You understand? And you know that politics is a game of number. So what I'm trying to say is that for everybody, in fact, it's part of the reasons why P2B left APGA.
Yes.
He left APGA, joined the PDP. You understand? Because he wanted to have that national outlook. You understand? APGA is still regional. APGA only controls Anambra State. And even till tomorrow, I want to say that Anambra people are still of APGA stock. They hardly would leave APGA.
But the way this is going, Soludo made come from APGA to go to APC.
If Soludo at this point,
the way I'm talking about, the way I'm not saying Soludo is camping. I'm only saying with the way the political structures and things is going.
If he wants to advance,
because after his the next 4 years, possibly he may win re-election again. after his 4 years, he may become a political, will not become, he will not become relevant politically.
We are saying the same
so
thing.
he may want to be fed as a governor.
Yes. No, not as a governor.
Not as a governor.
Yes. As a governor, he knows he's going to have backlash from the people because Anambra
is Abga.
In and out. Yes, you understand. So, provided
so
he wants to play.
What actually, let's say Anambra is Abga. What happened to Enugu? Enugu have been PDP. Southeast have been PDP since the creation of Nigeria.
Yes.
Since 1999, democracy returned. To the best of my belief.
Yes.
In Obasanjo, during the time of Obasanjo, we contested. Despite that he's a Yoruba man or whatever, Southeast voted massively for him.
PDP.
They didn't talk about that Obasanjo is from Yoruba or is from Lagos or is from Sokoto or is from Abeokuta or whatever.
Yes.
I wasn't like any sentiment.
Yes.
He shared his vision and belief, and Southeast supported him.
Yes.
The whole Igbo supported him. Yes. Nobody said he was not an Igbo man.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
After he left, Yaradua, who happens to be who later took over, also contested. Nobody talked about. There were a lot of Igbo men that contested that election under Yaradua. Yes. Are you aware?
Yes.
But the whole Southeast supported him. Yes. And I don't think he lost any seats in Southeast at that time.
Yes.
And so nobody could say that Yaradua was not an Igbo man or is an Hausa man or PDP was an Hausa party. Yes. Everyone supported him. Yes. Down to the time of Jonathan, the whole Southeast too gave Jonathan support, not because he's from South or he answered the bell, which is like he's an Igbo name or whatever. Yes. People supported him based on the fact that he was able to share his vision, and the political parties at that time in control of the Southeast then was PDP. Is that not so? Yes. So after Jonathan, we have Buhari. That Buhari, another moment was when the PDP structure divided into different, disintegrated. We have some PDP members forming alliance to coming together to form the current APC today. Yes. So what I'm asking is this: talking about the Southeast is PDP state. Yes. I'm telling you that Southeast historically have been a PDP state. Yes. So what actually changed?
Let me tell you what happened.
What changed?
What happened is very simple. In 1998, 1999, when PDP was formed, PDP became so popular. You understand? Very popular that they got the support of Nigerians. It was so easy for them to win the 1999 general election. Okay. In fact, at some point in Nigeria, PDP was controlling up to 30-something states in Nigeria. You understand? Now, that was in 1999. Fast forward to 2003. What happened in 2003 and 2007 is a joke of the century. Election did not happen in Nigeria. I think as at that time, it was this man from Imo State, Professor Morisi, who was the INEC chairman that took charge of 2003, in fact, was a return for PDP. It was a return for PDP. Now, the same thing, similar experience happened in 2007. And then by 2000, you can imagine an election that Yaradua won. At the point of inauguration, Yaradua confessed that, look, that the process that brought me on board isn't honorable. Okay. You understand? He said that the electioneering process that brought him to the office of the presidency is flawed with a whole lot of irregularities. You understand? So Yaradua even acknowledged the fact that it wasn't a free and fair contest. That is one of the things that seems to have changed. As at that time, it was very easy for PDP and these mercenaries to rig their way through. That's one. Now, number two is
that they can no longer rig again.
As it is today, yes. I don't think that with the introduction of technology and some other things,
is it working?
Yeah, no, to a large extent, even though we cannot guarantee that those things are working 100%, 100%, there is a significant improvement in the system. It is no longer what we used to do before now. What politicians do is to sit in their house. The moment it appears as if it's getting to the time when election voting will end, they just send talks to go there and pick ballot boxes. And once they pick ballot boxes, they will begin to turn print. You understand? That used to be the strategy, but as it is today, that strategy doesn't work.
Let's not debate our subject matter. We're talking about Enugu State joining APC. Let's come back to our subject matter. Well, what do you think must have motivated Peter Mbah who believe that tomorrow is here.
Yes.
What do you think have motivated him or that triggered him to leave? Is it that PDP chased him away or?
The truth about it is that I am not in the mind of
Itamba.
I do not know what his calculation is. But if, as at today, you want to play politics in Nigeria, PDP is not fashionable any longer.
Chai.
It's not fashionable any longer.
So apart from APC, there's no other shop.
Apart from APC, the only political party that seems to have national outlook is the ADC.
But there's no governor in ADC.
That is what I'm telling you. The ADC might appear a gamble. Those who want to play national politics would say they don't know if ADC may eventually survive or not. You understand? So it is still in the realm of speculation. Nobody knows whether APC is going to survive.
I woke up in the morning and I realized that the state governor have joined APC.
It is possible. That is the reason why the last time I was here, I said that there is somehow a push to ensure that Nigeria collapses into one-party state. You understand? And that even appears part of the reasons why I am giving a thumbs up to the ADC if they can organize themselves well. Because the beauty of democracy is diversity. Let's not arrive at 2027 and the only platform we have is APC.
And if you cannot afford 100 million naira to buy form,
you go to hell. You see the thing. Now this morning there is one popular media man, in Imo State. I hear that is warming up to contest governorship election
under ADC.
Under ADC. What's his name? Nonso Nkwa. You understand? So now I look at it and I say, this is what democracy is about. If we arrive at 2027 and the only platform we have is APC, if the cost of purchasing nomination form becomes expensive, you see, we do not have any option. There is no choice for us in that regard.
Even the young person cannot dream.
That is the reason. That is the reason why
you need like 100 million. Yes. If they can sell nomination for 100 million at that time,
yes.
How much do you think it will be?
I don't know.
Maybe 500 million.
It might be a range we might not actually afford. So every Nigerian should pray that Nigeria that there is this alternative. You understand? Alternative political party.
So what do you think that Enugu State people right now? I see many videos of them rejoicing, especially the party members rejoicing. Does it really reflect the true color of?
I do not know the reason why they are rejoicing.
I'm talking about the rejoicing of APC people rejoicing that they're taking over. Does it really, the celebration they see on social media, does it really reflect
the wishes and aspirations of the ordinary Enugu people? Now, when politicians jubilate that a governor is coming into their fold, you know what it is. What is it? Now, it actually entails more revenue. You understand? All this while, Enugu APC have been in the opposition, and then suddenly you hear that grounds are being prepared for the governor to come into APC. If you are the party chairman, you'll be shouting, you'll be happy. You understand? You'll be happy given to the fact that the governor is coming. The governor is coming with more people, and the governor is coming with more revenue. You understand? So how that changes the life of ordinary Enugu man on the street is what I don't know. You understand? It's what I don't know. But the truth about it is that the core politicians in Enugu who are members of APC stuff, they are supposed to jubilate. They are supposed to jubilate. And they are supposed to be happy that the governor is coming to their...
So with Enugu State becoming now, do you think the people are already talking about Alex may possibly
the camp?
Also the camp. Will it be shocked if you hear that the governor decides to the camp?
Anything in politics, anything can happen. But if you look at the body language of the governor of Abia State, he seems to be more concerned with the developmental project in Abia State. You understand? Well, I think whenever issues of 2027 is mentioned to him, he usually dismisses it. You understand? He usually dismisses it to say that he's still consulting, he's still in prayers, and he's still making consultation. So we might have to relax until he's done with
why I say this is was because, you know, in Enugu State, Enugu is PDP and they're camping to APC. Yes. And the Benjamin Carl, who happens to be who said is the opposition leader in Abia, he made a comment and said that APC, he's seen a prophecy that the APC is taking over Abia. Yes. And the governor made a reaction recently during a crusade in the Imba Stadium.
To say God have not spoken.
To say God have not spoken. So what's your reaction on that?
What I would say is very simple.
Eh?
The APC members in Abia State,
They are prophets. They've already seen the prophets.
If they are,
Have you seen? Have you joined them to see the? Did you see the prophecy?
if they are doing prophecy, if they are doing prophecy,
yes.
One is that they have prophesied. It is now left for the prophecy to come to pass. You understand? And then we are still 2 years away to 2027.
They have still 2 years away already.
Yes, I would say they have been saying this thing.
But
they have been saying they will win Abia. They will win Abia.
But this time around, it seems they are more serious. But the governor made a comment and said that God
have not spoken.
God have not spoken. Who is that one that is saying when God have not spoken?
So
what do you read? What do you think? Do you think he's in line? What do you think about that?
What I think is that the position of the governor collaborate what I said earlier on. The governor said that it will be too soon to begin to talk about the 2027 politics. That as it is now, he's concerned with the amount of work, developmental projects.
So it means that the governor seems to be more focused on development.
Projects. And number two, in fact, if the governor begins to pay attention to 2027 by now, it will distract a lot of things he ought to achieve in Abia. So he said that at the right time, he will tell Abians the way forward. So I will equally say, let's not heat up the polity. You understand? Let's allow the opposition.
But if the current opposition, if the governor becomes now to APC, what would they be saying?
The governor becomes to APC.
If Alex today or tomorrow becomes to APC, would there still be opposition?
Would that still be opposition?
Yes.
I don't know. Of course, you might be surprised if you see another kicking against the governor. That is even the truth about it is that all of us are supposed to, even at this point, pray that other opposition party wakes up. Yes, they should wake up in Abia. You understand? Because I keep saying it that the beauty of democracy is divergence of opinion.
Yes.
When you have strong opposition, it helps to put the government on their toes. They will do everything possible to ensure that they deliver dividends of democracy to the people. But when you have one government in charge of a state, maybe with just one opposition political party putting them on their toes, it appears as if that the people are not serious. The people seems to be shortchanged. You understand?
So finally, before we call it a day,
yes.
What do you think will be? We're talking about Enugu State.
Yes.
You said that Peter Mbadi campaign to APC may not be in line with the people on the ground. May not really. But what about in Abia? If the governor decides to, but I know maybe he may not want to become. Maybe he may want to become. But if the governor wake up in the morning and decide to become to APC today, do you think that he will also get the same organic followers and love that he actually enjoys today?
It's not even that's what you've just asked now is a good question. Now the governor, you see, I've said time and time again that the man enjoys cult followership in Abia. If the governor of Abia State today decides to even defect to a relatively unknown party, NDC or whatever, or
Zenith Labour Party.
NDC is known. If he defects to a party that we do not even know that exists, I am telling you that Abia people will follow him to that political
party. Are you serious?
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Okay, this is a motto I'm giving for now. Please drop a comment and let us know your thoughts. Let's know your opinion. Talk to them. Drop a comment. Let's know your opinion. Let's know your opinion.
You also drop a comment, share, and also like and comment. Thank you.
Thank you very much.